I think this is going to be a bellwether of this state.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. And I think the polls are probably they'll probably be asked for their ID, whether or not they produce an ID. And they did change the law.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into effect, what, in January 1st or something?
Yeah.
And I'd much rather lose elections that way, okay, than the way it's been.
What's going to happen to our economy if Trump doesn't win?
I think it's going to be really tough. I think it's going to be, you'll see the metals turn around and go up everywhere. The dollar's got to collapse. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. The dollar has to collapse.
Wow. And
it can't take much more pressure. Can this country survive another 4 years of people walking across their southern border? I don't think so. I just think there are too many systems are failing, right?
I looked at a chart recently, actually this one I'll put up. Between January and September, the amount of gold American Eagles being sold.
No, I'm looking for some guidance.
Well, fortunately in silver you have a lot of options, a lot of options. The ones that we see a lot of activity in the sovereign coins, and the sovereign coins would be like an American Eagle or a Maple Leaf. I think most people, if you're just trying to acquire something for barter, the two best barter options are bullion ounces and the constitutional, dimes, quarters, and half dollars from years past. Mostly we're selling 1 ounce coins, but also 1, 5, 10 ounce, kilogram, and 100 ounce bars. They're basically just Amica silver in different sizes. And they all have a tendency to be a little less money than the sovereign coins. And the sovereign coins, I think, are very reasonable today.
Yeah. So the American Eagle is a sovereign coin? Or?
Yes, and it's still probably the most popular here in this country, but it's also the most expensive. But if we have a barter economy, that means inflation has gone absolutely out of control. So it won't matter.
Hyperinflation.
It won't matter what you paid for it, because they're all going to be worth it. We've had it twice when silver went up to $50 an ounce, once in 1980 and once in 2011. It's interesting that after it went to $40 an ounce, things all became kind of the same value. Didn't matter if it was a sovereign coin or a bar around.
Well, the silver pop was really because of the Hunt brothers trying to corner the market.
They did, yeah. They were very successful. 1980 was a great deal more interest in gold because gold went up to $800 an ounce. It had never been anywhere near that. And then because we had separated our currency from gold, Congress had to make some adjustments to our laws to enable the U.S. Mint to make gold coins.